disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
I'm surprised the Animus lady hasn't given me the tutorial on throwing knives. Okay, so we already did the dialogue with Al-Mualim. Al-Mualim. And I got cats climbing on my desk and in front of my TV. Right away. Excellent. So this is going to be the last section of the Assassin's Creed 1 playthrough, which is funny because it is June 6th of 2022, and June 6th of 2011 was when I recorded the last section for the original Assassin's Creed Let's Play. It's funny how that works out. When I said 11 years ago, I meant 11 years ago, like today, I guess. It's just kind of weird thinking of this as an 11-year-old game, and it's weird thinking of it as a game that as a game that's older than 11 years, and it's a game that I Let's Played when I was, or 11 years ago, and it's like when I Let's Played it, it was a new game, or no, it was an old game. It was an old game when I Let's Played it 11 years ago. It was like a 4-year-old game at the time. It was considered an older game. It wasn't quite retro yet. It's definitely retro now. 5 years isn't retro. I'd say like maybe 10 years is when the game is successfully retro. Because what would be considered a retro game in 2011? Probably Eternal Darkness. Nah, not so much Eternal Darkness, because still not quite there. It's still 9 years old, but it doesn't feel like a retro game to 2011 standards. Eternal Darkness doesn't.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
Like, Ocarina of Time feels like a retro game for 2011, but that's Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is going to feel like a retro game no matter what time period you play it in. Well, we're not going to be doing that again. One more attempt at this trick.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave. What is it? Have your head.
Ah, the last attempt, and it didn't work. Of course it didn't. You know, I don't know why I just don't climb up on the scaffolding and climb over. Okay, fine. You motherfuckers want to fight? Let's fight with the expertise sword, or the best sword in the game, I guess. Master rank fighting. Oh my god. Scare off all of them. And so we have 15 throwing knives now. This is probably going to be a long section because there's more than just assassinating Robert de Sable at the end of this. Or Robert de Sade, however the hell you fucking pronounce it. Fucking French as hell name. Oh my god. I looked away from the screen for 1 second and it's like, oh, I thought I had control over that. Nope. So which way are we going? We're going to the west. Oh, but yeah, it's just crazy. This game is an old gem. I will say it again and again and again. This game is an old gem. And honestly, because of how bad the modern Assassin's Creed games are, it's like it's... I think I said this last time. This game used to be a black sheep. Now it's not. It's not the black sheep of the Assassin's Creed games anymore.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave this place.
Eagle. Okay, there we go. At least that should be a viewpoint that I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, because I was thinking about you know, when I get later into the series, because, you know, I'm looking on the wiki. Now, unfortunately, the thing about the Assassin's Creed wiki and, like, doing research on this game is that this game doesn't exactly, like, tell me stuff that I don't already know. I mean, it tells me a few things that I didn't already know because it was stuff from modern Assassin's Creed games that I didn't actually know about because I kind of fell out of touch with the Assassin's Creed story for a while. Just because Assassin's Creed 3 left such a bad taste in my mouth, and it's just... What? Come on! This game is so fucking full of garbage. It's like, yes, let's assassinate the civilian. Assassinate the civilian, because that's definitely what you wanted to do. Oh my god. I said this a lot in my old Let's Plays, but freaking shenanigans. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting in this stream tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Yeah, the ending to this game is actually kind of lengthy. I think this part actually went a little bit longer than my sessions usually did, just because of the twist at the end. And I climbed a giant boob. This is a boob right here. The nipple is right up top.
Bring that to your master, then.
Can this game
It
please
contains
function
everything
today?
you asked for.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look, you've got what you came for. I think it's best you were on your way.
Maybe you guys just shouldn't wear, like, all white robes all the fucking time. Like, oh, hey, maybe I shouldn't dress myself up like the people that are afraid. Oh my god, I can't pickpocket him right here. Not with those dummies standing around like that. Oh my god. You're awfully shady for someone so scholarly.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
I never demonstrated it before, but if you try to run away from a beggar by climbing up a building, the beggar will toss a rock at you. Which is some annoying bullshit.
Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. This way, we might forgive
Don't mind me.
the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Oh my god, it's this viewpoint. It's Air 5's favorite viewpoint in the game. The two boobs.
Between all
One of them's bigger than the other. The Rosie O'Donnell viewpoint.
As you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. This way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow. People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
I mean, that worked out really well for Acre. They just kind of strolled in, and it's like they peacefully took over the city. Except, no, wait, they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. Oh my god. You fucking bastard, don't you dare push me. Oh my god, Mickey. Mickey, now is not the time. My god, why did those two thugs have to follow him?
Keep your distance.
Well, what's that? You want to pick a fight? You want to pick a fight? I'll happily fight you. Fine, fuck it.
You die now. This won't be.
My god. Get the hell out of here. Why did he punch so much harder than these muscle-bound dudes?
Hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want.
Nope.
The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
A Christian attending a Muslim's funeral to, alright. So that's the piece of information we got. Robert, well, what are Robert's true motives? But we don't know. We were supposed to find out he's attending a funeral from that. It's another piece of information we're supposed to find out he's attending a funeral, but his intention, I guess, is to attend a Christian to attend the Muslim's funeral somehow. Like, like, I guess they're on opposite sides and they're well-respected figures, so... So the foreshadowing is that... Oh my god, Mickey. I love you, Mickey, but you gotta stop eating my microphone. The idea is that Robert is attending the funeral of, one of the Saracen leaders who was assassinated by an assassin. So by attending his funeral, he seeks to, like, unite the Saracens and the Crusaders against the assassins. And therefore bringing out peace by making the assassins the common enemy. Oh my fuck, what the, I pressed X like 4 or 5 times and he didn't fucking kill the guy, he just breezed past him. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, like, I can basically counter kill right away, do like a one-hit kill with a strong attack. I can get countered like an asshole. Oh my god, all the city will know of your face. Oh my god, informer. Do I dare try to do an informant? Or an informer? Yeah, let's try doing the informer. Oh god, this is...
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
You really think it's wise that, like, they have a funeral plan, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, we got all these people attending this funeral for this guy. Let's just kill all of these people coming to the funeral.
Come back now.
The fuck? Nope, not you.
Be gone, Hesh. Kill him! Oh!
Okay, at least I didn't get detected. I think in Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood that would have counted as detected, which would have been garbage. At least this game had that straight. What the hell? Why are there notifications turned on? They really shouldn't be, but they are. The hell, why is that guy dead? Oh, that's the guy that we interrogated. Okay.
now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
If I can run away to keep myself from fighting them all at once, why would I want to fight them at all? Don't face all of Robert's men at once. It's like... Alright, take care. Investigation is complete. We don't know where the hell the dude is! What do you mean the investigation's complete? Oh, you just did 3 memories. Your plan's solid enough.
Stop this, please! You're hurting me! لا يوجد مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز. Help! I need help! Please, anyone! لا يوجد مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز. كبر! ثمن خطاياك تتبع طريق الضلال.
I didn't want you guys to get involved. That's what you get.
Thank you, my lord. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Yeah, so, like, I keep trying to look at Altair's, like, face, like, without his hood, but, you know, we never see it. You never get to see Altair without his hood. Even, like, in Assassin's Creed Revelations, like, you never see Altair without his hood. I don't even think I've ever seen a screenshot online of Altair without his hood. But it's like, if you try to look at his face, it's clearly just Desmond. It's just Desmond, but he has a hood on.
Come no further. Stop! You must not trespass here.
I'm gonna get detected after this viewpoint. And I quite frankly don't care. Oh, I guess not. Can I use the scholars to get into the building so I can pickpocket? Oh my god. Look at all those freaking guards. It would be unwise to fight them all at once. Are you actually going to let me into the building? Oh yeah, you are. Right into that entrance. Let's do it. Let's do it, boys.
All I ask is for a few coins. No,
Let's get in. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh, they can push me out of the... Okay, that's great. Oh my god.
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly.
That dude is still
You'll be
trying
safe
to
enough
help me
during the
blend with
procession.
him.
It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men?
search the site yourselves. Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
Don't push me, you motherfucking assholes. My God. Oh God. I need a distraction. Guards. Investigate. Thank you. Okay, that actually worked out. It's like, oh man, what the hell, man? A mosquito stole my things.
Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
There we go. Knives. But yeah, basically a lot of the stuff that's available about this game is like, it's stuff that I don't already know. It's like this game is just like a passing glance to a lot of people, especially like the people on the Assassin's Creed wiki apparently, because it's like there's not a lot touched on this game other than what happens.
Over here! Kill him! Oh! Please, I've done nothing wrong.
Oh my God.
Why are you doing this?
Oh my God, why do you have to be right there? Fine. Oh my God, nope. I wanted to tackle him. And he's dead. What? Why are you all getting involved? Don't interfere. Oh shit. Bye-bye. That actually went smoother than I thought. Why did all those guards get provoked? That's so fucked up. I guess the game proxy targeted it for some, or proxy targeted that Templar for some reason, because every time I tried to press B to tackle, like to just get in a like shoulder tackle stance like that, and it's like it was just grabbing him, even though I wasn't locked onto him.
You have no business here. Leave.
Where? Oh, that guy right there. Okay. Doesn't matter.
I'll have your head.
That worked out. I remember in my Let's Play I specifically didn't do that, and it's like, you know you can do that. You can synchronize the viewpoint while you kill the guy. Ah, that's the eavesdrop where you learn that, oh, Robert's attending a funeral. It's like, oh, we've been talking about attending the funeral of Majd Addin all day.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Oh, they're at David's cemetery. I forgot, that's a thing in Jerusalem. I didn't know you were around the corner, otherwise I wouldn't have been fucking running.
Infant, you will die here.
Okay, bye.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone! Please, you're hurting me!
Huzzah, it's me, Batman. The freaking geometry there was fucking me up. Holy shit.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it.
I wish you were brave enough to lose that weight.
You know what it is to be a true hero.
I gotta be brave enough to lose weight.
This is terrible.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please don't kill me.
Oh, hey, look.
Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
Did this bitch get lost? She's carrying a jar into a fucking dead end. You motherfucker. Fuck you. I need the dead body as a distraction anyway. No, don't fall off the roof. Fine, fall off the roof. He fell off the roof. Oh, there we go. Oh, I need to have... Oh, L. The one time I want Eagle Vision. Okay. You know, in future Assassin's Creed games, I don't need full health for Eagle Vision to work. Oops, sorry.
What is that man doing?
Why did you not break my fall?
Go with me, I've done nothing wrong.
What? That was lame as fuck. I wonder if David's cemetery is named after David, or if it was named like if just because it's David's cemetery, or if it's named after David because David is actually buried there.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my free...
I'm not too educated on Judaism. Oh my god. This fucking... No, he needs to pay. Oh my god. How do I do that? Okay, it's just RT and A at the same time. I did that in the Assassin's Creed 1 Let's Play, and it's like, wait, you could do that? I forgot you could do that. Let's just get this viewpoint while we're here. This is the cardinal rule of Let's Play. It's like, or the cardinal rule of playing video games. It's like you play it once, you don't find any glitches at all, but then you play it for like the second time. But most of the time, if you encounter shenanigans in video games, it's because you're trying to rush things. Especially if you're trying to do a Let's Play or a playthrough or what have you.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't...
Yeah, I'm not too educated in like Judaism, so I don't know why the Cemetery of David is called the Cemetery of David. Or David's Cemetery, rather. I could probably like look it up on my phone right now just to find out. If I were to pick a religion to practice, it definitely wouldn't be Judaism, just because, you know, Jewish people are just like probably targeted for... They're targeted a lot for anti-Semitic attacks from a lot of people. There are people on the right wing that are just like, hey, you're not practicing the right religion, so I'm gonna bomb your school. I'm gonna put a bomb in your school every day. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
And then, of course, you got people on the left who are anti-Semitic because, you know, the Nazis were also anti-Semitic, an anti-Semitic left-wing group. Fucking... So the Nazis were a left-wing anti-Semitic group, and so it's just in the nature of the left to be anti-Semitic. And sometimes they're anti-Semitic for the stupidest reasons. Oh wait, no. I know why the left is anti-Semitic. It's because Jewish people are supposed to be like the minority that's supposed to side with them, but it's just like, oh wait, but they actually perform really well, even though they're supposed to be the marginalized. They're supposed to be like they treat black people. It's like, oh, well, they went through slavery and Jim Crow, and then it's like, yeah, the Jewish people went through the same thing plus a genocide. I mean, technically, abortion is the black genocide, but, you know, they like to pretend that that part doesn't exist. They like to pretend that that's not real.
Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
Spinning, spinning, spinning. It's hard to spin in this game. You gotta like find like the right speed for it. Now the reason why I said like sometimes the left are like just anti-Semitic for stupid reasons was because I kept thinking about what happened last summer between Israel and Hamas. How like Hamas was like firing missiles like through the Gaza Strip and stuff at Israel, and it was Hamas is a terrorist organization in the Middle East dedicated specifically to the worldwide genocide of the Jewish people. And the thing is that well, the Republicans support Israel because Israel has the right to exist. So, yeah, they're clear like they're clearly like the ones being antagonized here.
Why would he do that?
And then the left says, "Nah, we're gonna support Hamas." It's like, why? Why would you support Hamas? There's literally no reason to support them. Their mission statement is worldwide genocide of Jews. And it's like, oh, well, we have to side with Hamas because the Republicans side with Israel. And that's the only reason why, nothing more, nothing less, and it's stupid and
I
petty.
am forever grateful. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I know about the burial of Majd. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
This dumb bitch here doesn't know where the fuck she's going with that jar. Okay. Well, now that all of the investigation is complete, let's be a public menace. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Nope, I'm not satisfied. Nope, Not satisfied. Scare the chickens. Fuck you. Up. Jump. There we go. It's like, yeah, people can be so fucking stupid sometimes. It's just like, I don't want my kids to be Jewish. I kind of don't, because like I want them to be safe. I don't want them to go to like a Jewish school where there's a bomb threat every single month. When I went to high school, there was only one bomb threat, period. And I remember I watched this interview with Ben Shapiro where he didn't really talk about politics. He just kind of talked about his life, and he talked about how there were bomb threats like in his high school, like every single day. Or not every single day. There was like once a month there was a bomb threat, and I'm like, once a month? How the fuck do you deal with that? How the fuck do you cope with that? Just being like, oh, well, I wonder if there's going to be a bomb threat at school today. It's almost like when I go to work and I'm like, okay, which one of these motherfuckers on the closing team isn't going to show up? Except it's nothing like that at all. I mean, the only similar thing is that you're going to where you need to go to, but with a sense of dread. And it's a sense of unnecessary dread that doesn't need to be a thing.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert des Sables in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert des Sables and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik.
Then tell me.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I would... You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Alright, so Malik seems to have had a change of heart too, which is kind of poetic. Seeing as how Altair's kind of changed a lot too, and it's like you didn't expect like Malik to really like just have a change of heart, really. Just kind of expected him to stay stuck in his ways, maybe eventually forgive him, but it's just like he's definitely it's definitely much more than that. Oh, by the way, we have no more viewpoints and we have no more citizens to save. And we have no more of these missions to do other than the assassination of Robert. But you see that blank black one at the end? Yeah, there's another one. Of course there's another one. It's not going to be as easy just to basically kill the main villain. Alright, so Robert and his men walk the streets of Jerusalem, blah, blah, Jerusalem. What's the most fitting time to take a Templar's life at a funeral? I mean, they're in a cemetery, so. Yeah. Okay, so that's where the target's going to be, but the thing is that they're going to have archers posted around, so it's like you got to kill him quick. There's going to be no stealth assassination. Like, you're going to be made right away. Oh yeah, that's where the archers are posted, I guess. All right. And oh yep, scholars right there. They'll be easy to find. Another map of guard locations, as well as Robert's location. Okay. Okay. Time for the kill. And the preachers are still warming. It's like, oh, the Crusaders are still bad. And that's a Templar right there. I don't want him seeing me. Bye-bye. But yeah, another thing about Assassin's Creed lore is that it's very much straightforward. It's like there's no like hidden lore that like you can kind of miss. It's like the game kind of spells it out for you. So it's like anything that I kind of learned from this game is just like if I go to an Assassin's Creed wiki, it's just like all I'm really gonna learn is there are references to things that have been revealed in future Assassin's Creed games. Specifically, I'm referring to the emails in which they mention like other pieces of Eden. Or like when they reference like pieces of Eden that are about to be revealed in this game. And it's like talking about the satellite launch, like the Abstergo satellite launch. The satellite that they want to put, I guess they want to like put like the piece of Eden in the satellite so that they can broadcast the satellite around the world and control the whole world. It looks like I will not need the scholars to aid me. I was afraid I was stuck on the tombstone. Oh, Robert, good thing you're in a cemetery because you're gonna die.
To mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din, taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Penis, penis, penis.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him!
What?
Bring him forward that God's justice might be done.
Corner, corner, corner. Partner? Yeah. Oh my god. The archer killed the freaking pastor. Got him.
I would see your eyes before you die.
Oh.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Nope. Get out of here.
Your life ends now.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, so it was kind of weird to have, you know, a woman soldier in, you know, the Crusades, but, you know, you're gonna see that in Assassin's Creed in general. Like, you're gonna see a lot of like women like soldiers and like in like the Renaissance and like the Assassin Order and whatnot. It's like they wanted to transcend like those old traditions. Except that they did it seamlessly, unlike Battlefield 5, where they made like a female like the main character when like women were not like on the front lines during whatever the fuck it was. Was it World War II? Was it World War II the Battlefield 5 was in, or was it World War I? Or no, it was something else. It was something else entirely. I don't remember. In other news, Ubisoft wasn't completely woke about it. A lot of the stuff that you know, Ubisoft writes about Assassin's Creed story in general, it like defies stuff that happened in history. It is a little bit anachronistic. Like some of the people that Altair kill in this game actually were not assassinated. But you know, it's the same thing that Vidic said. It was just like the stuff in the Animus seems wrong. It's not like, or I don't know if we got to that line of dialogue yet. It seems like it's anachronistic. And Lucy said expect some anachronisms because it translates like vital language into proper English in the Holy Land and whatnot. So yeah.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed.
You mean
men
you?
on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Robert was never at the funeral. Yeah, so Jerusalem Arsuf is his destination, so it will be mine as well, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Now, so that's basically what it is. It's just like, yeah. So we thought the funeral was the unification of the Saracens and the Crusaders, and it's like, I guess symbolically it's supposed to be. It's supposed to like further help cement this, but you know, and Robert, he's like a master tactician, man. And it's like this. I read about him on the Assassin's Wiki just a little bit, but it's just like, yeah, there wasn't stuff about Robert that I didn't already know, other than like his early life and whatnot. It's that I don't need to go into detail about. But that dude is just like, he saw all of this shit like unraveling, all these people dying. All these people that Altair was killing, and he was just like, man, I gotta find a way to turn this around. And of course, that was the easiest way to turn it around, to unite the Saracens and the Crusaders against the Assassins, so that like amidst all the turmoil, amidst all the chaos, you know, maybe the Templars can find a way to you know, overthrow both the like Crusaders and the Saracens, and like actually achieve real peace. Or maybe just uniting them by unifying them like against the Assassins. That just makes peace, and then the Templars kind of have to regroup and think about like actual control of the Holy Land, because you know, because I keep saying peace, the Templars want peace, and the objective is peace, and it's like, no, the objective is control. The objective is peace through control. So just control. This is the first time we'll actually be riding out of Jerusalem. And we actually got to go into the kingdom because we haven't been to Arsuf yet.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
So where exactly am I going? Oh, I'm going way west. Okay. We're just gonna make a beeline to Arsuf, which is basically another one of those portside cities of the Holy Land, just like Acre was. Or what is its actual name now? I actually looked up a map of in modern-day Israel. I believe it's actually called Akko. Or Akka. But it's like, we're playing a game set in the Crusades, so we can go ahead and call this Acre. We could call it Acre. That's fine. The structure here, we got some ruins over here. It's like, it would be much more engaging if, like, you could climb that structure, like, to get a viewpoint or something, but it's just, like, all that's in that structure are Templars and flags. There's a Templar right there. I got my dog snoring on the floor. Okay, yeah, we wanna turn right and then turn left. Ah, he'll never get past us. Now, do we turn left here? Yes, we turn left here, because you don't want to actually, like... Yep, Arsif. Sign for Arsif right here. Because, like, this other way, it just leads to nowhere. This way leads to... It's just a invisible wall, where it's just, like, subject cannot access memory, and it's like, that's all it is. To Arsuf!
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing.
No, don't worry about it. I have a lot of them right here. Oh, God! I just got stabbed. That knife actually came out of the TV. Yep, so there's quite clearly, like, a lot of shit going on. And I actually can't progress until I kill all 3 of these archers. And then we're just going to be in constant alert status. And this is where I have to get off the horse. Asshole. That's what you get. Want to attack me? Yeah, so this is Arsuf. This is basically a gauntlet. We're just going through a gauntlet of bad guys, and it's like, the game actually makes sure you kill all of them because it puts up invisible walls if you, oh my god. It puts up invisible walls, like, for where you have to actually, oh my god, you motherfucker. You get to fall to your death. Oh wait, you didn't die?
I found him! He's here! I'll have your head!
Mother bugger. Oh, look, I'm gonna make it easier for you. I got a shorter weapon. What are you gonna do? Yeah. What I liked about these early Assassin's Creed games is that they were a little bit more realistic with like where like they hit enemies with the weapons. It's like in Assassin's Creed 3, it's like a dude can take like 3 stabs to the neck and still be fine. you're just so slow. You're too slow. I don't think anyone ever says that. Abul Kahuna. And what sucks is that, well, not really sucks, but it's like it's kind of mildly inconvenient is that these guards should be programmed like the citizen guards where they just don't run away if you're supposed to fight them, but they do get scared and they run away. Oh no, it's an ambush. It's a pretty little bush with amaryllis flowers on it. What's an ambush? Oh my god. That old Let's Play flashbacks, and I made the same freaking joke. Let's sing that 70s show joke, and I went ahead and said, like, even communists, or like they said, there he is, officer. There's the man who told me that communists hate God. It's just like, see, the thing is that communists don't hate God. They just hate the fact that they're not gods. It's like, okay, so I don't want to get close to the blue wall because sometimes there's a glitch that happens where it's like they can just push you into the blue wall. And it's an instant kill, so you don't want that to happen. Oh my god. Oh, sure. Come up that hill. Attack me. There we go. How much more of the gauntlet do I have? I think I have, yeah, I have another wave of, these guys to do. Oh my god. Don't even hold something, something. I'm taking a lot more damage on this than I did in my original Let's Play. There's no such thing as a perfect run. Oh god. I was about to say, game, please do not freeze. That's... Nope, nope, no mercy. Even if I wanted to show you mercy, I couldn't. Alright.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there.
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
What?
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassin.
What the hell? This is so totally not fair. There are only 20 of these guys. They don't stand a chance against me. This is why I wanted to switch to the short blade, because you can get some really cheap throwing knife kills by far enough away. Yep. Sometimes he throws the knife, sometimes he doesn't. It really is distance based. And luckily they go down with like one throwing knife. So Robert's just sitting there just like, oh, come on, guys. Are you serious? He's just one guy.
The time for games is ended.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life.
Oh, Al-Mualim.
Taking mine.
Oh, what a twist. Oh, wait.
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
Oh, there's the twist. Okay.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspire to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. A couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
So the thing is that, you know, we're playing through Altair, we're playing through his memories, and we're seeing him just cut through these Templars like a hot knife through butter. But then we see the modern day Templars, and it seems as though they're all together, and they have all the institutional power, and they've whittled away the assassin ranks. Conference room door. October 28th, 1943. Okay. There's no more than that in Lucy's computer. There might not be much in Warren's computer, but that passcode into the conference room there might hold a lot more information. The Mexican president promises better border security. That's not... Wait, illegal immigrants entering his country? He should have just built a wall. Oh wait, this is 2012. This is before that. Violence between American refugees and... Wait, what? So Americans are trying to sneak into Mexico? That's not what happens. They predicted the future pretty bad there. We'll deal. None of our friends in DC are going to. Really? We'll deal with them come election time. Oh, jeez. Abstergo not being too happy with the Washington establishment, apparently. Well, honestly, they won't vote them out. People say they're done with their party all the time. People are saying, I'm done with the Democrats this time, and then they just end up voting Democrat again anyway. Dumb motherfuckers. There is a baggage handler trolling. Oh, so there's a conspiracy theorist roaming about. Okay. It only takes one. Oh yeah, you got a whistleblower in your midst, maybe. But yeah, they're that's another thing illustrative of what the Templars and the Assassins are today. So it's like the thing about the Assassins, and this is going to be a common theme throughout the Assassin's Creed games, is that the Templars are resourceful as hell. So it's like no matter how much you cut them down, they just regroup really fast. However, the Assassins are usually very capable of breeding like really good talent to basically make all of their work like just turn it all into rubble with just one person. It's like it only takes one. Like case in point, Altair. Case in point, Ezio. Case in point, Connor. Like usually Assassin's Creed games are like that. You always play as the main character, and it's just the one guy that just dismantles everything. And even when you play as Haytham, and even if you play as Shay, who are Templars, they were former assassins. So when the Templars get their hands on that kind of power, it's yeah, not good. Well, not good for regular people, that is. Not good for the people. Okay, no, I already read that. I was like, did I read that already? Okay, deleted items. Conference room front door. Oh, he deleted it. Because if Vidic's Tysmanship is to be concerned, even though he wears the white coat and he has all these theories, he's apparently really bad with computers. Did he really think that like deleting an email was actually going to delete the email? You gotta shift delete that shit, man. So all there really is in this conference room is just this one computer over here. And supposedly this laptop here is supposed to be Vidic's other account. I don't know why he needs a separate entire laptop, maybe just because the information is just that confidential. But here's Project Lead number 9. Like it's just super secretive. So here's an email from Alan Riken. We'll probably hear his name mentioned a lot more in the later games. Yeah, this game deals more with the beef between the Templars and the Assassins more so than the actual gods. But this dips a little bit into like the godly artifacts and the pieces of Eden. Let's see. those who are immune to or protected from its effects. Yeah, okay, that's important. Piece of Eden number 3. Yeah, so they're trying to find things like the apple. And then so this email basically goes into detail about the other kinds of pieces of Eden. So I believe the Philadelphia Project. So the Philadelphia Project is like a time manipulating a piece of Eden. See, the ship briefly manifested in a future state for approximately 18 minutes. It is unclear whether the timeline is consistent with or parallel to our own. That's interesting. From Subject 12. Who was Animus Subject 12? Reconstruct, repair the original artifact. Administration has refused to move forward on the project, citing paradox concerns. Any objects found to interfere with or manipulate time must be contained. Good. So, Abstergo found a piece of Eden that basically manipulates the flow of time, and their first instinct is to never let anyone fuck with this thing ever. Which is good. Because as soon as you get time travel involved in the story becomes shit. That's usually how like bad sci-fi stories usually go. Like Legends of Tomorrow is all about time travel and it's just all sorts of fucked up. The Flash is all fucked up because of time travel. It's like none of the DC shows are good anymore anyway because they're all a bunch of pieces of woke garbage. But the time travel shit definitely did destroy any sense of a understandable story there was. See, Tunguska incident. The research station was destroyed by an artifact. According to the Assassin's Wiki, when I clicked on artifact, it was the papal. It was like the staff. It was the Staff of Eden. All right, let's see. Grail. The Grail. There's insufficient evidence to confirm that the Holy Grail exists. Resources are better used elsewhere because they just don't have any information on it. Okay. All right, the Mitchell Hedges Communicators. They're severely limited in number, so we will be providing them only to our most essential facilities. You will obviously retain possession of the one. Okay, so the Mitchell Hedges Communicators. It's actually another piece of Eden that we're gonna. Well, we haven't seen really what any of the pieces of Eden can do quite yet, as far as this playthrough goes. But it's just like I'm talking about future Assassin's Creed games because they've been out for a while. The Mitchell Hedges Communicators are basically the Crystal Skulls. The Crystal Skulls basically operate like those like futuristic like hologram projectors, but they're also telephones. Yeah, they're communication devices, and it's like I think we see one in Black Flag when we get to that one. But it's like there's that big dump of piece of Eden lore. So it's like all of this cryptic stuff that you were to read back when this was the only game that was out. It's like all of this stuff is just like, what the hell is any of this? I'm so confused. But it's like now that we have 15 years worth of Assassin's Creed games, now so much of it makes any sense. In fact, pretty much almost all of it makes complete perfect sense. Anyway, we're almost reaching the 2-hour mark. So we're going to take a 20-minute break, and we will be back to finish the game. So we will be back in 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to set up the stream link, and it'll be there. All right, see you guys. See you guys in a bit.